carry on his legacy. His voice, his teachings, his vision will continue to guide us into the future. And the core values of IDC will never change.
I want you to be protected. I want you to make sure you're getting what you paid for. It's a commitment from our family. It's our blood. It's our...
Hello? This is my last-ditch effort, or I'm shutting down the stream. Or I'm shutting down the stream for the day. I'm far too distracted by this. I can't do the damn show. My YouTube feed keeps bumping me. Well, it's because I'm stopping the stream because I'm trying to fix it. How's this? Are we good? Still glitching? Right now? Okay, I can try one more thing and that's it. Stand by. No, not now. I'm way too distracted. I'm about to just give up on the stream and then move on.
And his other family members carry on his legacy, his voice, his teachings.
Okay, this is the best I could do. I just rebooted everything that I possibly can right now. I'm incredibly frustrated. I'm at the end of my rope. Let me know how it is right now. Couple of minutes and we're back. Please, God, I beg of you, 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 I beg of you. Please do not mention other shows and their streams. You have no idea what this setup is or what's going on with it, and it's something that really triggers me. I may add it to the list of bannable offenses. Seems okay? It's fine? Well, I mean, it's not fine. It's a catastrophe. It's annoying, and it's turning people off from the stream, which is a very important thing to me. What is it? I mean, I can't figure it out while I'm trying to do a show. You know what I mean? Therein lies the problem. How's it going now? Seems okay now. Does it seem like it's back? Okay, we're just going to have to deal with this. Hopefully it works for the rest of the show.
A comprehensive financial plan. If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth. The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys.
Did we restart the OBSs today or no?
At no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human. Where breaking news meets broken people. This is the News Junkie.
Hour of the show. So good to have you on board. Thank you for being here today. You can join us with a dispatcher and email, and I'll get to those here in just a moment. Bunch of stuff to get to before we wrap up the show today. I saw one of these videos is going viral. There was a school where the kids tried to walk out, and one of the administrators made his way over to where the kids were walking out for one of these ICE protests, and the administrator's like, here's the deal. Get back in the classroom right now or you guys are all suspended.
Okay.
And the kids like,
quickly turn around.
The kids stop immediately in their tracks. They all grab onto their Jan sports and they're like, all right, well, and it shuts it down immediately. And I think the administrator says something like, hey, your rights don't supersede the rights of the school or something like that. You shut honestly, these bastards down.
I thought you were going to say that the administrator tried to like keep them in there somehow, like lock the doors or something, which then we're talking, it might be problematic, but yeah, no, you don't just get to walk out of school without repercussion.
No.
That's why it's a walkout. That's what civil disobedience is. It's still disobedience.
And if it's so important to you, then you got to determine whether you want to risk it or not.
Not one of them stuck it out and was like,
well, they started to complain. Here's how it went down. Stay by the dump button if you don't mind. Let's see. They're little kids, so we should be fine. But
we're good. If you stay out here, we will get your names.
All right, I got to boost the audio on this because they're a little ways away from the administrator, the guy from the school. But he's like, hey, I need you to get back to class. And if you do, you'll be fine. But if you don't go back to class right now and you guys keep trying to do these ICE protests when it's school time, it's time to read. It's time to learn. It's time to do math. When you keep up with this stuff, you're going to find yourself on the other end of a suspension. So here's.
Go back to class and we're good. If you stay out here, we will get your names. You will be suspended.
Yikes.
Okay? That is your option at this point. Peace out, y'all. Because you are
Peace out, y'all. The kid already is like, all right, this is serious now. I don't want to get suspended.
What was granted?
They got Mexican flag, of course.
You left school without.
Oh, God, you got one of these students. She's like, human rights are also being. Like, she's still trying to fight back.
I wanted to stand up. Everyone else is like, I guess we're going to go back to class.
Let's see if she goes back to class.
You left school without permission. Your rights do not supersede the school.
There you go.
So if you understand that, that is your option. If you wish to return, Dr. Damiani will let you in that door over there. If not, I will be getting your names. You will be suspended, okay? Those are your options.
What are we doing?
All right?
There's a little murmur going on.
What are you guys going to do?
This is now, they're doing the thing that we did in middle school where it was like, the urban legend was that, hey, if the bus is more than 5 minutes late, we're allowed to go home. It's an excused absence. But when the bus was 6 minutes late, we're all sitting there going like, all right, who's doing it? Who's going to go?
We just need
need somebody to start this thing.
They needed one student to be like, we're going to do it anyway. And all the students were like, no. Turns out if you tell kids what to do, sometimes they'll listen. And you could go, hey, if you guys want to protest, you could protest before school. You could protest after school. If you have some kind of class where it makes sense to discuss this, maybe you can discuss this stuff. But you're at school and you're kids. So while you're here, you're going to learn. That's how this happens. You're not going to be some little activist because mommy and daddy keep screaming about ICE around the household. Get to work, get it done, just like all the rest of us did. That's what you need to do out there.
Bucky on Twitch says suspension is a little serious for a walkout. Well, you're skipping class. What was the punishment for skipping class? I don't remember.
Not only when they said suspension here, not only did they leave class, apparently they left campus.
Well,
and
yeah.
I think that's when you get into territory where when you're leaving the campus, now you're putting the kids could be in danger. And the school could be liable. And there's a difference between walking out into the courtyard, which also just get in the classroom. You're there to learn today. But there's a difference between that and actually leaving the school campus as part of your protest. Once you do that, the school is in a whole world of hurt if something happens to you. And I believe something did just happen. Why? Because the school is responsible for those kids during school hours when the parents brought them there.
You can't sue the school for your kids leaving.
Oh, I think they might have a shot at it. If they were like, look, I expect that my kids will be
your kids
secure
school
while they're
ends
here in
at
the school.
School ends at 3:00. They leave.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? Why is the school any less liable at 3:05 than they would be at 2:05?
Because the parents would be in the expectation that the school day was over and that the school was no longer like keeping track of or protecting their kids.
I think the protection would only go as far as the campus grounds. After that, is it really their responsibility?
I don't know. I have to ask Moses how far that would go, but I would think like, okay, let's imagine this. Remember, they're kids. So if you drop your child off at like a daycare and your kid leaves the daycare, none of us are going to say that the daycare is not responsible for that, right? The daycare is responsible for keeping your kid at the daycare.
Sure.
While they're at the daycare. When you're at,
but at 3:00, my kid doesn't get to walk to the bus stop. My kid doesn't get to they don't open the doors at 3 and let all the kids out. Like, that's part of the reason why it's daycare.
No, but let's say let's go to elementary school now. If you're in elementary school, your kid's in like second or third grade or something, and the teacher goes, well, the kid just left the classroom. They just left. They went. I feel like the parents would get mad at the school, and I feel like they would maybe have some sort of claim to the school being responsible for keeping the students in the school during school hours. I don't know if that stops at some point. Like, these are high school kids.
Yeah.
It is easy to view it differently, but I don't know how it works. Is the school responsible if a kid goes to leave once they've already started right now? And then we'll see who's here and who's not here. And somebody's in trouble.
You do that all digitally.
Well, big event.
Happens all the time.
Here's the event in question. This is a Lunar New Year event in Taiwan.
C-Lane's favorite.
Yeah, it's all about the moon, C-Lane. God knows you'll love it. This is the president of Taiwan right here, okay? So all of these people are there for the Lunar New Year, which, by the way, is very, very big in Chinese culture and in Taiwan. The Lunar New Year is a very, very big thing. The one thing that I know about it right now is there's a celebrity who his photograph is everywhere in China and Taiwan for the Lunar New Year because his name sounds like Lunar New Year or something. Maybe you guys could look this up. It's the kid who plays Draco Malfoy, I think, in Harry Potter.
Really?
I believe it's him. I might be getting this all wrong. The anger about the stream could be going to my head right now. For all I know, I don't know what's happening.
Talking about Tom Felton? Lux Pratt?
Yeah, look him up with Lunar New Year because the phenomenon that I saw was the Draco Malfoy guy, keeps showing up.
Mascot.
He's been like the mascot for this massive thing for all of China, and even he is like, wait, why? And I guess his name matches up with something. Let me know if you see that.
Malfoy, the Chinese translation of his name, Malfoy. So not even his real name; it's Draco Malfoy. They're just using the picture of Draco. Yeah. No, that's the name of the character.
Yeah,
but Ma Er Fu contains the words for horse and fortune, ringing especially auspicious for the upcoming year of the horse.
Yeah.
So nothing to do with him, and they've put him all over the place for Lunar New Year. That just gives you an idea of how big of a deal this is.
Pictures of his face. It's like one person who has it in their desktop computer. But then there's a mall where it is 3-story banner of Draco Malfoy.
Send that to me, Sabrina. because this might have been what I saw earlier. It's so weird because people are just walking around and there's billboards and stuff with the Harry Potter actor's face is absolutely everywhere. And again, he's got nothing to do with it. Here's a good example.
I mean, that's huge.
It's a 3-story billboard for the Lunar New Year, and they put the character from Harry Potter on there.
Fun.
Did they ask him to show up for the big event?
I don't think he's getting any money out of this. I don't think he's getting anything. But so there it is. All right. So let me get back to what's going on here.
Is the Chinese New Year and the Lunar New Year, that's the same thing?
Yeah.
They're the same celebration?
Yeah.
This year they said something about it that I had never heard before.
What?
About something that you're not supposed to do for the Chinese New Year. Do you know this?
I did all of that.
I don't know.
I did not do any of the things, but yes, it came up on my TikTok, so I can say yes.
Wait, you're not supposed to do something when it's the Lunar New Year in China?
Yes, there's a thing that people don't do for the Chinese New Year because it's supposed to be bad luck. Well, the thing that I heard was because I got up that morning and it was Tuesday morning.
It was the 17th.
And I was ready to get in the shower. And Ashley says to me, don't do this because it's Chinese New Year.
We have the same algorithm.
What do you think?
I don't know. Is it eating something?
I was getting in the shower.
Getting in the shower.
He does love his shower burger, but not.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part. I apologize. I don't know. Don't turn on the hot water.
Mm-mm.
Don't wash your hair.
Yep.
They say
really?
That, like it's a superstition or like a tradition or something where they say that washing your hair would wash away your chance at fortune.
Yep.
And I go, well, once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday. I haven't showered all weekend.
I saw it at 11:45 the night before, and I was like, I'm getting in the shower. I have to wash my hair. So I washed my hair. You can't cut your hair. You can't sweep anything. You cannot take the trash out, which was inconvenient because it was trash day.
How long does this go on for?
Just
that
one day. And then do not wear black or white because that's kind of a sign of funeral. And instead, wear red. And my ass was wearing red because I'm like, I'm not going to bring in any bad luck. So
this makes this clip so much worse. This makes this clip so much worse. This is in Taiwan. They're celebrating Lunar New Year. The president of Taiwan is here. Let's take a look at this. This man in the jacket is the president of Taiwan. This man next to him, well, keep your eye on him, and we'll explain to everybody what's happening who's listening. This is a nightmare if you were at a public event like this. The guy starts feeling a little something.
Oh,
no.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear the audio is not that great. The quality of the audio is not that great, and you can still hear the splatting.
Oh my God, I can't.
He's right next to the president of Taiwan, and I think this guy might be the president. This guy might be the president here on the
guy that looks like a tourist.
He's got a hoodie on.
I mean, it's so the splash.
It says Taiwan President Lai Ching-te gets splashed when a temple official vomits at a Lunar New Year event.
Is that good luck? I need to look it up.
Happy Spew Year, they're saying. Vicky says, worst day of my life. All Day Yucker says, like George Bush and the Japanese Prime Minister. Yeah, it's like, that's tough. That is very, very tough if that happens to you. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But I'll put it up on See It Now just because we've been talking about it a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy. You got the guy in the Taiwan sweatshirts, the guy that got puked on. He was the president.
So he's really kind of dressed down at this event.
Could you ever imagine a picture of Donald Trump just in a USA T-shirt, like a
hoodie
sweatshirt
or something?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't see that. Okay, let's say Lunar New Year puke. That's what we're going to give you. Now you know what you're getting into if you go over to See It Now over on the News Junkie app. But that has got to be the worst. I can't imagine this poor guy sitting there and his stomach starts gurgling. And he's like, okay, maybe it'll be fine. And then next thing you know, boom, puke-amungus everywhere. That's what he faces. So go check that out if you dare over on thenewsjunkie.com. The See It Now section. Quick break. Back with more. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Crews working on an accident, Florida's Turnpike northbound between 441 and 192. Stop and go traffic from Clay Wally. Slow ride on I-4 eastbound between 192 and 535, and lots of company as well. I-4 westbound between 417 and 434. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by NobleGoldInvestments.com. Ready or not, retirement is coming. If your portfolio isn't built for market ups and downs, Noble Gold Investments can help. Learn how easy it is to protect your savings with physical gold and silver. Get your free wealth protection kit at NobleGoldInvestments.com. That's NobleGoldInvestments.com.
Folks, you can get the help you need if anything's wrong with your air conditioning by using Mills Air. Mills Air is a great company, locally owned and operated, family owned and operated, and they help you out with your AC problems. It's as simple as that. If there's something wrong, if your AC breaks, you call Mills Air. They're the people who are going to be honest with you. It's like that mechanic that you want to tell all your friends about. You say, oh my gosh, these people do it the right way. They don't try to rip you off. Imagine that is a breakthrough thing. But it really is with all of the other companies out there, and Mills Air is here to do something different. They've been in business since 1992. For over 30 years, they've been helping people just like you. They are ready to fix your AC, ready to get your heater up and running because it's going to get nice and cold next week, apparently, and ready to answer the call. 407-277-1159 for Mills Air. It's 407-277-1159. Or find them online at millsair.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Hello? Chat, how are we now? Okay now?
All year long. Imagine you have warm, nighttime pool parties with your friends. Starting now, you got Call Solar Source. They've been trusted by 75,000 Central Florida homeowners, and I love these guys. Solar Source has been in Florida for a long time, since 1984. So visit at solarsource.com/sponsors and make your pool a place to be.
If you're tired of cookie cutter barbershops and sterile salons, it's time to make a change. Check out Hammer and Nails Grooming for Guys, where right now first-time guests receive $25 off any service, plus a complimentary premium upgrade. So guys, head on in, kick back, relax, pick something on one of their big screen TVs, and pick a drink out from their fully stocked bar, because looking sharp will feel just as good at Hammer and Nails. Locations in Oviedo, Winter Park, Winter Garden, Winter.
Stand by.
Book your first visit today at hammerandnailsgrooming.com for less first-time guests only. You enter a place.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, it's folks, we're coming back. Is the stream good? Yes? Yes or no? Is the stream good?
with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at Lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. This month, iHeartRadio is celebrating the stars of the 2026 Winter Games. The pride of Starksboro, Vermont, Ryan Cochran-Siegel carries one of the most famous names in American skiing history. A Super G specialist with a silver medal already to his name. He attacks the mountain with a smooth, technical style that separates him from the pack. Known for finding speed where others find trouble, he drops into Milano Cortina looking to upgrade his silver to gold. For Cochran-Siegel, skiing fast is a family tradition. For more Winter Games gold, search Olympics on the iHeartRadio app.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Three best friends diving into the deep end of internet culture. This is
It looks like the cops have released Prince Andrew. They had Prince Andrew, and we talked about this at the beginning of the show. Prince Andrew was arrested today, one of the few people to actually be arrested related to the Epstein stuff. But it really wasn't like Epstein and the girls and that. It was because Prince Andrew of the royal family got caught sending confidential files from the Brits over to Epstein.
You want to hear something hilarious that I don't think we've talked about, but Fritz pointed it out to me during a break earlier?
What's that?
You know what today is?
What? Oh, it's his birthday. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's his birthday. It's Prince Andrew's birthday.
Happy
and he got arrested.
66th birthday. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, for sharing these files, these secret files with Jeffrey Epstein. And now the photo of him being released, he's looking a little rough. He's in the back of
gosh.
Some vehicle as they're getting him out of the jail where he's been arrested, and the prince has a look on his face like things are not going well right now.
Posted bail for old Andrew.
All it says is Andrew Windsor is released from custody after almost 12 hours. So they have released him. I don't know what's next for this guy, but Sky News saying that they have released the former prince, because he's not really prince anymore. He also is a former prince. Andrew pictured leaving the police station following the arrest on suspicion of misconduct in public office. King's brother was arrested around 8 o'clock. His arrest means police have the right to take a custody photo. King Charles did not respond to questions at an event he attended today. These are all the updates.
He still went to
BBC.
events?
I guess so. The arrest, first reported by the BBC, comes after Tame Valley police say they were assessing a complaint over the alleged sharing of confidential material by the former prince with late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew, who turned 66 today, has previously denied any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein. He has not responded to the BBC's request for comments on the specific allegations related to the release of millions of Epstein files in January. So,
has anybody reported on what is in the information that he shared? Like all we've heard all day is that he shared information. He alleged misconduct in public office and breach of official secrets. But if the files are released, we should know what these secrets look like, shouldn't we?
Right.
I would think so. Yeah, all the emails are out there for sure.
Included trip reports, itineraries, 2010, a confidential briefing regarding investment in Afghanistan.
All right.
Information regarding official trips. Trying to see
confidential stuff.
Yeah, business connections related to a private equity firm in 2011. I'm not seeing the details of the Afghanistan one. But it seems to be that's the big confidential briefing and what he's getting arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, it says they include official UK trade reports and what are described as confidential briefings. So he was sharing with Epstein stuff that he was not supposed to be sharing. But so far, I don't even know if there's any actual charges against him. And it's certainly not about what people think of when they think Epstein. They think of like the girls and the island and this would just be about the sharing of these files.
So, if it was other people, if it was a different individual mentioned in the Epstein documents, you might not be as quick to. I mean, you might still be pretty quick to judge or to go that route. But Prince Andrew has been one of the biggest names this whole time. You know, he was an OG Epstein guy. You know,
that's crazy to think he's the king's brother, and on his own damn birthday they scooped his ass up. And we haven't seen any other arrests like this, but I'm seeing this. Get ready, brace yourself. All of you in Florida hanging out right now. The meteorologist posted Florida fire and ice, and we're going from highs on Saturday.
Wow.
82 West Palm, 82 Miami, 88 Orlando, 83 Daytona, 86 Jacksonville, right around there. And then from Saturday highs of in the 80s and 90s to Tuesday AM, wind chills back into the 30s.
Okay.
So,
iguanas also.
Yeah, we got one iguana is drinking is this a margarita here, I believe? And the other iguana is frozen to the tree and it says not again. So
who made this?
Matt DeWitz.
All right, good for you, Matt DeWitz.
I guess. Florida fire and ice. We're swinging from Saturday highs of 80 to 90 down into the 30s with the wind chill on Tuesday morning.
85 to 28 in Jacksonville is quite the swing.
Yeah, and I also, is this like the last blast of cold weather that the Southeast is going to get?
At this point, I don't know. The last 2 times they said this is going to be the last of it, but not that cold.
So we got one at least last big swing before things iron out. A lot of people also sent this over, so let's watch this together. A woman who was arrested after tying her dog up at an airport and then leaving, it says, in Las Vegas. That is some really, really bad behavior, to say the very least. Here's the woman. This is like police body cam.
What we're going to do is we're going to walk you back to where your dog's at, and then we're going to issue a citation. Because you left your dog at the ticket counter.
Oh, she's mad about it.
I was trying to rebook my flight.
So you walked out here to rebook your flight?
Yes.
And left your dog there?
Tell me at the counter because
to walk out here without your dog.
Okay, there she is. They're showing her. She's got her dog on a leash at the airport.
It's a long-ass leash.
That's too long.
Yeah. She's at the airport. I already see major problems here. She's at the airport with her dog on a leash rolling her luggage, and the leash is about 15 feet long, maybe longer than that.
I think it's about 15 feet too long.
Yeah.
That's a big lead.
And it's the dog looks like a poodle, like a standard poodle kind of thing.
Sweet pup.
And I think she just abandoned her dog. She just left the dog.
Looks like a little golden doodle. That's what guest dog looked like.
Yeah, a golden doodle. They're cute too. What a monster. Again, it says a lot about you how you would treat your
Just a citation,
pet.
take that dog away from her.
Yeah, really, forever. She's now tied the dog up in this footage that I'm looking at. The dog is tied up, but she's still next to the dog. And she's at like a ticket counter.
Bye.
And now she's walking away and the dog is there still. All right, yeah, she's leaving and the dog is there. And they just noticed her, like, she left her dog.
Or
the dog.
Oh, why didn't you stop the video?
The dog is just sitting there by himself, even though his owner's a loser, a monster.
Oh.
The dog is still like, where's my human? Where did my human go?
Oh, it's wagging its tail. I don't know if you could. Oh, he's just sitting right.
And now they're all the other people from the airport are petting the dog, taking care of the dog. Take this dog away from this woman. That's such a bummer, man. That's so. I hate to see that. And she's just like, what?
We're going to walk you back to where your dog's at, and then we're going to issue a citation. Because you left your dog at the ticket counter.
Well, I was trying to rebook my flight.
So you walked out here to rebook your flight?
Yeah, there's just so many red flags with pet ownership here. Don't walk around an airport with a 15-foot leash on a dog. Don't tie the dog up while you're talking with the people at the airport. And it says she was arrested, the story that I'm looking at.
Good.
It says cops nab woman for leaving her pooch at the airport. Dog owners are usually asked to pick up after their dog, but authorities in Las Vegas wanted a woman to pick her actual dog up and take it with her.
Oh, sweet dog.
He's a cute little dog. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department shared video of officers confronting an irresponsible dog owner.
I want that dog.
They said the clip then cuts to security camera footage. The friendly little pup doesn't freak out. It looks quite content. LVMPD, that's Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, I'm imagining. Officials say the woman didn't complete the proper documentation to fly with her dog as a service animal. Of course, it's a service animal for this woman. Cops claim they later asked the woman why she would just leave her pet. And they said the woman said her dog had a tracking device, which indicated to them that she felt it was acceptable to leave the animal behind and it would return to her. The woman was arrested for animal abandonment and resisting arrest. Authorities held on to the dog, a 2-year-old golden doodle mini poodle, for 10 days, but the owner never came back for it.
What?
A local shelter stepped in to find the dog. They renamed it Jet Blue.
Okay.
And they found the dog a forever home. Okay, well, that's good news. I do wish the dog wasn't named Jet Blue, though.
Did JetBlue pay for that?
Like, it was bad what the lady did, but renaming the dog Jet Blue is also abusive.
The dog
also
has
bad.
a perfectly good name. And then what? You're supposed to be in the dog park and your dog, wiggles out of the leash. And then you're running after the dog screaming, Jet Blue! Jet Blue!
You sound like an
I think Delta's cuter. Delta.
Delta sounds more like a dog name.
Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, those are not good. Not good names, but I feel for the dog, and I don't feel for the woman. She's terrible. Glad that the dog apparently found a forever home. That's what we're looking for.
In moments like this, where if she were ever to try to get another dog, that her name pops up somewhere.
Does it work like that?
I don't know if it does, but
it should. We're all in agreement.
Viral
it should.
news.
Yeah.
Then I hope people are doing their background checks just a little bit, because she should never ever have another animal again.
Now, to be clear, Sabrina, and I know we've all heard this. This is nothing new, but it's not the easiest thing to get dogs from a lot of these places. They do a lot of checks on people, but I don't know that they check that.
I mean, the rescue I've gotten Carl and my last dog Gladys from, they were very adamant about their vetting. Yes.
Yeah, and would they do, are they running a background check on you?
Not for Lexi. No, hell no.
Get her out of here. She's done. Get her out of here.
$100 in a parking lot.
When we come back, we're going to do the final dispatches. Stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Thursday. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
Problems for ever moving forward, okay? Not going to ask you to rate the show today. Just out of curiosity, has the stream been smooth or is it still skipping? Still fucked? Awesome that the camera wants to do this at the end. Yes.